This is Real Estate Talk Boston. I'm joined by a real Ghostbuster right now, Rosemarie Lanchester from everythingyouwishfor.com. Thank you for joining me.
Oh, thank you for having me.
Now this is a pretty cool topic.
It is.
Some people believe in ghosts and spirits, some people don't, but you're going to explain to us that this is real. And for people out there who are buying a home or just get a bad vibe or feel like somebody's in their current home, you can fix that.
Yes, I can.
And how do you do that?
Well, I've developed this technique. I was given this ability many years ago, and I've done a lot of work with it, and it works, and that's all I know.
So somebody hires you, there's a spirit in their home, or let's say somebody might have died in a home, the buyer found out about that. How do you do it? Do you go physically to the property and talk to these ghosts?
No, I don't. I do everything remotely, and I have a tool I use called muscle testing. It's an actual science called kinesiology, and I test my own muscle to find out what's there and how to get rid of it.
That is truly amazing.
It really is.
So you can get rid of a spirit, a ghost.
Yes.
You're in a completely different location,
right? But
due to muscle testing, and you do that through your hands or your head, or how does that work?
Muscle testing through my hands. You can do it a few different ways, but to make it easy, it's through my hands.
And you communicate with the spirit?
Well, I'll ask them, if they've ever had a physical body, because not all of them have. And they usually say yes. And then I just kind of, talk to them, and they go into the light. Now, once I assure them that it's a happy place.
So you were mentioning off air that for a lot of these spirits, it's they're actually afraid of something. They're sticking around for a reason.
Well, they're sticking around, generally speaking, because they're afraid of judgment, because of a religious doctrine that they've been taught, that they're judged, they have to be just the right person to go into heaven. So the light is just like heaven.
Sure.
So if they feel like they've done something wrong, if they have guilt or anything like that, or if they're attached to the property, for example, they won't go. And so it's my job to convince them to go.
Okay, now, I think this happens more often than not. People just don't know who to turn to, right?
Exactly.
And people walk in and they might bring up feng shui, which I don't know if that's connected or not, but it all ties into the feeling that you get when you walk into a home.
Right.
You're able to correct that. How much does something like this cost?
It depends on what's there. If it's one ghost, it's about maybe $300, but it depends on what energy's there. So I can't really give an opinion, because some energy is demonic, and that's a danger to me. So unless I know how to protect myself, I can get this energy attached to me. And I have had that happen, and it's not a pretty thing.
Oh, geez, that's scary stuff.
It is very scary. It is very real.
Now, when it comes to the process, how long does it take? How can somebody reach out to you, connect to get rid of these spirits?
Well, normally go to my website, which is everythingyouwishfor.com, and they can read testimonials that I have on the website about that type of thing. I also do other things, but that type of thing, they can, just read someone else's viewpoint of how I've helped them, and then contact me, and then I can tune in on the property and let them know what I find, and then I base my price on that.
Correct me if I'm wrong here, but for any buyer who's going into a home, doesn't it make sense to clear your house?
It makes total sense, because the occupants, especially your children and your pets, are going to become aware of this energy very, very quickly, and it can really cause a breakdown in the relationship you have with your family occupying the home.
All right, well, I'm moving soon. We're going to connect on this, but if you have any questions and would like to connect with Rosemarie directly, you can go to her website at everythingyouwishfor.com.
Yes.
And remember, this is Real Estate, powered by Hub.